Good afternoon, Carmel Catholic. I'm Tim Milner, and today we have a CDN broadcast for you guys.
I'm Brandon Terselik, and I'm currently lounging in my kitchen with some pajama pants on, ready to start the day with some CDN.
Yeah, I mean, there's not really much to do out here in quarantine other than, make yourself food with what's around the house. I know for me, I've tried pretty much every single brand of frozen pizza possible, and I've established my favorite is Home Run Inn. So if you guys are looking for some new food to spice up your quarantine cuisine, I recommend that, I guess, for you. How about you, Brandon?
Yep, frozen pizza is always a good shout. Personally, I've been making myself some sandwiches, which is, get some wheat bread, salami, cheese, put it in the microwave for a little bit so it's a little toasty, warm, delicious. And then other than eating around the house, I'm making a bookshelf. That's part of my stagecraft class, but other than that, just been chilling, relaxing,
Yeah, I mean, I'm collecting empty plastic water bottles from the amount of water I've been drinking. They're just chilling in my room. I'm making a display. So that's not as cool as a bookshelf, but it's still something.
Maybe get a pyramid. Then you got a nice
that's what I'm working towards. I'm like halfway done right now.
Sweet.
All right, well, you ready to get into it?
Let's do it.
Welcome to CDN Live News, live on the CDN YouTube channel with Francesca Rizzo, Terry Brinkman, Zach Young, Matt Barker, Brandon Terselik, Tim Milner, and Chief Meteorologist Willie Gillespie. Look out for announcements, your weather report, sports, and much more. Produced by the CDN Live News team, let's get right into it.
Towards the end of our time at school, you may remember a few students looking for media, pictures or videos, to make a video for each class. These efforts are still going on. Mr. Franklin created some folders for each class to share this stuff and has created share codes for each one. For this, we're looking for anything you might have. Games, dances, hangouts, fun, sad, cute, maybe not so cute, the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Now we have some codes for you guys in order to share those videos. So for juniors, please share everything to the class of 2021 folder. That's going to be tinyurl.com/carmelmedia2021. Sophomores, please share everything to the class of 2022 folder, tinyurl.com/carmelmedia2022. Freshmen, please share everything to the class of 2023 folder, tinyurl.com/carmelmedia2023. Don't worry, we'll post them in the description for you guys to see them if you don't remember all that.
If you are interested in looking at the beautiful faces of the senior class on Instagram, or maybe you just want to know where the seniors are going, check out the Class of 2020 Instagram page. It shows off each senior and where they're going to college and what they plan on majoring in. For me, I'm going to SLU. Tim over here, obviously, going to Xavier, two fantastic colleges. So if you're interested, go to carmel.co2020 on Instagram. You can see it. There are also directions there to get yourself on the page.
Hey, Brandon, have you seen the Corsairs Prayer Instagram?
Yeah, it's a fantastic live stream.
Yeah, well, the presidents of Social Justice Club lead prayer for us every evening at 8 p.m. via Instagram Live. So if you guys want to, I highly recommend you go check out Corsairs Pray Instagram account to join in each night at 8 p.m. It's fantastic, guys. It makes quarantine feel much better to be closer to everyone and pray together.
A great sense of community there.
Yeah.
Speaking of community, the Carmel community is vast. There are Corsairs all over the globe, and they have been sending in videos to help us through this challenging time. Mr. Franklin generally sends them in an email, but the whole thing was organized by Carmel alum and now employee, Mr. Mike Luby. He works in the office and helps to support our educational goals. If you've missed any of these videos, go to the CDN YouTube page, and there's a playlist with all of these videos here. 2 new ones were posted yesterday. Thank you, alum.
One of the students that helps CDN News run is Tom Duan. He's a sophomore at Carmel and is from Vietnam. Carmel made a nice video interviewing him. During the break, we're going to watch it. In it, he talks about his experience thus far at Carmel and his love for Portillo's. He's a great guy, and we're super glad to have him on the team.
Also, during the break, we're going to watch one of 2 videos produced by freshman Connor Vaughn. We know it's not Tuesday, as this would have a better home on CDN Junior. But we're in a weird time. It's Groundhog's Day out there. People, cut us some slack. If you want to create a video about your time on quarantine, please send those to Mr. Franklin, and we can post them on the news. Maybe your best TikToks, creative shots, or even a report from where you live. You can use this folder at tinyurl.com/quarantinecarmel for those posts. Link in the description. When we come back, we'll be joined by Willie, the weatherman, and I hear it's going to get pretty interesting out there. See you in a few minutes, people.
Hi, I'm Tom Doan. I'm from Vietnam. I'm a sophomore here. This is my second year in the United States. Last year, I was spending my time in Maryland. To me, living in the U.S. is a little bit different from Vietnam. Back to Vietnam, I live in a house that we have like houses next to each other, and we build house like up to 3 or 4 floors so that we have more space to live. But in the United States, they have a lot of free land that we can buy and build a house with like 1 or 2 floors. Oh, Carmel is a great environment for me to study, to make friends, having fun, and for now it's like a great environment for me to develop in all the sides. Yeah, last year in Maryland, I came to a single gender school. It was a Catholic school, but it was a single gender school. And here at Carmel, we have like boys and girls. It's kind of like a different experience. Like I have more opportunities to like show myself and do more activities. The robotics class is like, this is the first year that Carmel has like robotics class in the courses. And I took that opportunity to get in that class. I have Miss Major as my teacher, and she's so nice. Also, like building a robot and like programming on it is so fun. But my dream is being a doctor. It's all because I have the chance to help people. Yeah, help people at their bodies, their health, doing health care. That's all good stuff that we need to do. We need to help people in our lives. So, okay, my hometown is Nha Trang City. It's how you spell it. It's NHA with space TRANG. It's a town. It's a tiny town. It's not too tiny. It's like a medium town in Vietnam, which has a coastline with beautiful beach. When it comes to my hometown, they like go swimming and enjoying the beach. And what person in history would you most like to meet? Is President Nixon. I want to ask him why he led the attack to Vietnam. Okay, it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun. Favorite TV show or movie? Phineas and Ferb on Disney Channel. Favorite things in your closet right now? My box with Vietnamese with souvenir from Vietnam. Favorite food to eat? Hot dog with Portillo's hot dog with sausage, beef, and Vietnamese food. Every Vietnamese food. I'm done.
Evil Demon Golf Ball! That dang golf ball! It's dead to me! Wait, that was dumb. That dang golf ball! It hit me! That golf ball!
Hey Willie, how you doing today, bud?
Pretty good, guys. How you doing?
Pretty good. How's the weather up there in the studio?
It's pretty nice. Unfortunately, we're going to be under a lot of clouds for the rest of the day. Weekend is not looking so great either. You can see right now at 49 degrees. We do have a light wind out of the northeast at about 7 miles per hour. It's going to keep things cooler along the lakefront today. And as you can see, if you go farther out west, you're going to be hitting the mid to upper 60s, potentially the farther west you go. But right along the lakefront here, only getting up into the mid, maybe upper 40s, unfortunately. We're not going much higher. You can see North Chicago to 43 for a high today. In the city, it's going up to 47, Gary to 55. But you go all west here, as I was saying, mid-60s, Kewanee up to 62, Clinton up to 55 degrees. So there's definitely going to be a large difference in those temperatures. We do have some rain to deal with. That's going to be coming in later. We have this rain, maybe a few showers into the afternoon hours of today. But the bigger system gets going into the evening. Here's 9:10 p.m. You can see that rain beginning to work its way into the county. Overnight hours, some heavier rain persists in 3, 4 a.m. We back it out a bit. You can see some large amounts, maybe some thunderstorms embedded in this as well. 7, 8 a.m. as you're waking up, maybe a few shots of thunder in there. It continues into the afternoon hours. Here we go, 1, 2 p.m. Still raining. Again, heavier pockets of some heavy rainfall there. We get to 5, 6 p.m. still going. And it finally looks to taper off as we get towards the 7 or 8 p.m. hour. So it's going to be an all-day rain that occurs tomorrow, unfortunately. So rainfall totals from this look to range anywhere from 1 to 2 inches, and I think those highest amounts are going to be south of the city, south of I-80 primarily, although I do think these amounts are a little low for Lake and Cook counties. I think most areas will come in with this 1 to 2 inches of precipitation, including in the northern suburbs. So for the rest of the day, getting up to about 50 degrees, unfortunately, we're going to be under that cloud cover, and you can't rule out a stray shower in the area as well before temperatures nosedive as we go into the afternoon and the evening. And the next 3 days, you can see it's going to be cool and dreary tomorrow with that rain continuing for most of the day. We get down to 31. Sun comes out finally on Sunday, 53 for a high. Still cool, below average, but that changes as we get into next week. You can see Monday we're going up to 64 degrees. We do keep the active pattern, unfortunately. We'll see daily chances, and primarily in the afternoon hours, some showers and thunderstorms. Tuesday, high of 68 degrees. I think that's where the potential exists for a few thunderstorms, especially after 5 or 6 p.m. or so as that gets closer. We'll watch that. I don't think anything severe at this point, but we'll keep an eye on it. Get into Wednesday, 58 for a high. That rain persists into the a.m. hours, down to 44, and the sun finally comes out on Thursday as we look to end that active pattern, going up to about 60 degrees. That's your forecast, guys. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you back here next week.
Thank you very much. Finally, today, seniors, please respond to an email from Grace Capel. It is imperative that you've done this. Brandon, I bet you haven't even done it. What are you waiting for? If you're waiting for an invitation, here it is. The only reason I've done it is because I'm recording this. So there you go.
Thank you, Carmel, and have a fantastic day.
We love you guys. Stay strong.